Hey guys. Okay, I am recording this video for you guys because our video that we did is for some reason not posting. So I'm recording this so you guys can refer back to this. For those of you who weren't able to catch our live Zoom call, this is all the stuff that we went over. Okay, I wrote down kind of a script, or not necessarily script, but things that I want to point in because it's a lot of information. And so I want to make sure I cover everything. So if it seems like I'm reading, it's because I am, but because I want to get everything out to you, right? All right, I'm going to go over the highlights of some of the program. Erica and I will answer your questions. So if you watch this video, you can post all your questions and we will answer them. If we don't know the answer, we will get the answer for you. I know that during prep week especially, I know it's Thursday today, so we're almost done with prep week, but I know you still have a lot of questions and I get that. We're here to answer them. There's a lot of information. I know that we're fire hosing you with info, but just hold tight. We are giving you all this info, the comprehensive guide, all this so that you guys can really understand it, be able to use it for life. Because this is consistently, I've been doing Faster Way for almost a year now, and this is how I do life, how I eat, how everything. So I'm here to help. Erica's here to help, and we're ready to get this thing going. So anyways, let's just get started. The fact of the matter is the Faster Way to Fat Loss is the most effective fat burning strategy on the market today. It's the most effective fat burning lifestyle. It will solve your weight loss problems, I'm telling you. I started the program because I had lost a significant amount of weight and I plateaued for months doing the same thing, and it just wasn't coming off. Also, I wasn't seeing any toning, I wasn't seeing any definition. I had just had fat loss, but I wasn't then getting any changes in the body. And so that's kind of, Faster Way wants to build lean muscle mass, it wants to burn fat, and that's kind of what it's training your body to do, okay? So questions, lean on me, lean on Erica, share that with us. All right, so I want to share with you, in this program, our goal is to create a healthy lifestyle while effectively burning fat using cutting-edge strategies, all right? I want to equip and empower you to prevent disease, okay, and really to fulfill your purpose with the energy that I know you will have. This week, we're going to focus on progress, not perfection. Really, the whole round, we're going to focus on progress and not perfection, because that's life, am I right? Like, that's just how life rolls. So we're not going to be perfect this week. We just need to focus on making progress and being passionate about our progress. Our goal is our progress. All right, trust the process, focus on the progress, stay positive. Research shows that women who stay positive have a much better success rate long-term with any sort of wellness change or lifestyle program. Okay, so with that said, I know that this group is rather large, and I don't want y'all to feel as though you're lost in the shuffle. You will not be lost in the shuffle. All right. With having this amount of, what do we have? We have 11 women. That it's not a large group, and we really can really give you guys guided attention. That's why Erica kind of wanted to break up in different groups so that we could have smaller groups. My first group was about 35, and it's just a lot. So we wanted to make this large group small and, give you guys a small, compact community. We want you guys to kind of get to know one another. So one important note, if you hadn't, go to the portal, save it. It's in your welcome email. I also put it in one of our posts. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday, is the portal. Save that to your home screen. You have your gym workouts, your home workouts, your beginner workouts. So whichever one you feel comfortable doing, if you haven't worked out in years, maybe beginner. If you're already a member at a gym, you can use the gym workouts. The home workouts and gym workouts are just as intense. I will switch it up. If it's rainy and nasty, I'll stay home and do the home workouts. Sometimes I need the childcare and I got to get out, I'll do the gym workouts. So it's really whatever you choose. Okay, so here is one main reason why this program is so effective. We eat the right macros at the right time for the right reasons, okay? Here's what I'm referencing. Intermittent fasting. It's the core, it's the basis that we practice on a daily basis. All right, we do a 16-8 protocol, which I know that we've shared with y'all and y'all kind of are understanding. There are actually several different ways to implement intermittent fasting. I mean, some have done, fast a day, eat a day, fast every 1 week, once a week, that kind of thing. We implement the 16-8 protocol. Okay, so it's 16 hours of not eating, and we're feeding for 8 hours. Always a weird word to me. Most of y'all will break your fast around noon. You can drink water, tea, black coffee in the morning. As we went over in the video, I do have cream in my coffee as long as it's less than 50 grams of calories and doesn't have any fiber. You can have that and it won't break your fast, okay? I recommend breaking your fast when you do eat with good vegetables, healthy proteins, something fairly substantial, but just not like crazy heavy, because it may make you feel sluggish if you break your fast with something crazy heavy. We want you to focus on things that are easy to process. Then you'll eat for the next 8 hours. So we're tracking macronutrients. This is a very new strategy for a lot of you. Intermittent fasting may be scary to a lot of you, and because you're thinking, oh my word, I have to wait till noon. How am I going to pass it? I'm going to pass out. Here's the deal. We need to eat the right amount of foods within that 8 hours to fuel our bodies, to kind of make us be able to get through the next 16 hours, okay? And we're going to track these macronutrients, your proteins, your carbohydrates, your fats with the MyFitnessPal app. We're simply using it as a tool to track these macronutrients. If you have too many carbs, you're going to store those carbs as excess fat. If you have too many proteins or fats, our bodies are not going to function optimally, okay? If you don't have enough carbs, you will literally run yourself out of hormones. If you don't have enough protein, you're not going to be able to develop lean calorie-burning muscle, which will in turn improve and increase your metabolism. If you don't have enough fat, your body can't function optimally, okay? The second element that is incorporated with the faster way to fat loss is that we do lift heavy to develop lean calorie burning muscle. Now, when I say lift heavy, I know that many of you are already are intimidated by the workouts. You may have seen my workouts that I do, or you're just like, gym workouts, I'm going to be around all these, meathead kind of a thing. And no, I want you to be lifting heavy for yourself. Here's the deal. I'm going to meet you where you're at. Eric and I are going to meet you where you are at as far as the workouts. For some of y'all, it just may be walking. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe later on in a couple of weeks, incorporating some lifting weights. And for some of y'all, it may be killing it in the gym. Each person is different, and that's okay. We're going to meet you where you guys are at, and we're going to work with you. All right? When we lift heavy, though, we are going to tear our muscles, and we're going to be able to rebuild during recovery to increase our metabolism. That's essentially why it's good to lift heavy weights. Does that mean you're going to become, a bodybuilder with huge muscles? No, it just means you're creating this lean muscle mass that will then lift your metabolism, and you'll start to burn fat. It's absolutely key, really. The third element that we incorporate in faster way to fat loss to make it highly effective is that we do engage in fasted cardio or metabolic training, okay? Now, here's what I mean by that. Monday, Tuesday, we'll do a HIIT or Tabata workout. On Tuesdays is normally our sprint days. You will see the HIIT or Tabata, which is HIIT is high intensity training. You'll see those phrases often, and this is what we're doing to get our heart rate up. You're given circuits as a guideline. I want you to try them with different moves, whether you're a beginner, home, gym version. Here's the deal. Your body doesn't care how you're getting your heart rate up. Okay, so sometimes I do Tuesdays are our sprint days, but it's raining outside, it's nasty, I'm not going to the gym, I'm going to do another HIIT workout on a Tuesday. Your body doesn't care how you get your heart rate up. It just wants you to get your heart rate up, okay? Say, for example, there's a lot of jumping stuff in the exercises, and you're like, I've had a ton of kids, I can't jump because I'm going to pee myself. That's fine, I get that. I've had 4 kids, it happens to me. I can't jump rope. And so don't do jumping exercises, modify it. There's girls in my group now that they're having core issues or things like that that they can't do regular push-ups, or there's some things that we require. So they, hold on to a bench and do push-ups that way. Just whatever you modify is fine. You're getting your heart rate up, and that's what's important, okay? The fourth element that we incorporate in the group is that we want to maintain the proper mindset. You must have the proper mindset for success when you're pursuing ambitious wellness goals. As a woman, we tend to count our defeats and our losses way more than our wins. So we're going to be talking about wins and victories in the group. I want us to cheer each other on. That's kind of why we wanted to make a smaller group, so that we could really get to know each other and cheer each other on. Wins are what we're going to focus on. Many of you are going to feel more progress and passion towards your goals, and I'm excited about that. I want you guys to share that, okay? The fifth element that we're going to focus on that makes Faster Way to Fat Loss highly effective is that we focus on rest and sleep to build that healthy gut flora. I know when I don't have enough sleep, like my stomach feels it, like my stomach is churning, and it's legit. You want to have enough rest and sleep to build healthy gut flora. And that's what's going to burn fat effectively also. Rest is such an important element. It's like the biggest element in the Faster Way program. Because as women, we tend to go 120 miles per hour each day, each week, each month. And it's time for us to pull back. And when we're overstressed, it'll cause, this chronically elevated cortisol levels, all right? We're actually, if you continue to have lack of sleep and more stress, you're going to have these elevated cortisone levels that actually will cause adrenal fatigue and hyperthyroidism. And that's the thing that we're trying to not do, okay? So if you've been killing it in CrossFit or Iron Tribe or Orange Theory, or you've been on a calorie deficit diet, or all of those things, you may have caused yourself adrenal fatigue. So we're going to pull back. We're going to focus on strength training. That's going to take like 30 minutes a day. Our HIIT workouts take like 20 minutes. We're going to focus on rest and nutrition, and you're going to start seeing results. We don't need to be doing insane workouts 7 days a week. It's really not good for women to do that, especially us women as we're aging. I hate to say it, but we are, and it's not good for us to be pounding it all the time on our bodies. It's not good for our hormones. So we don't need to do that 7 days a week. We do it 5 days a week. We take 2 days of rest, that we just walk and kind of just stay active, but no crazy killing it workouts. When you think about it, under eating and over exercising long term from a common sense perspective, something's going to break, right? And that something will be your thyroid. It will be your metabolism. And it happens. That's why women have such a hard time losing weight as they get older, because they have broken down their thyroid. They have broken down their metabolism. And we don't want to do that. So let's do a quick run through of our food cycle. Monday, Tuesday, we do a low Monday, Tuesday, we do a low carb day. And on these days, we're going to focus on consuming 50 grams of net carbs. That is carbs minus fiber equals net. Your proteins are going to stay the same. So you'll eat the same amount of proteins that it says for your MyFitnessPal goal. And your fats, we're going to want to almost double them. Okay. So, if your goal is like a 50 gram fats for regular macro, you're going to want to at least, I want to see that number at least like 85. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the goal here is depleting our glycogen stores so that we can burn fat triglycerides for fuel. Most of you for years have eaten what you think is clean, but kind of maintained a deficit. We've gone to the gym, gotten on the elliptical, maybe gone for a run, but you don't have a strategy. With this program, you have that and can literally feel the fat melting off your bodies on low carb days. That's what so many of my clients are saying. Because what we're doing is depleting glycogen, which is the first fuel source our body uses when we are in movement after we deplete that. How it works, when you have carbs, your body turns it into glucose and stores it as glycogen. okay, in your muscles. When you do any physical activity, your body uses that glycogen. Most of us are just in a constant state of burning off our carbs, burning off our sugar, burning off that glycogen. But we are now going to deplete that glycogen with intermittent fasting, with our low-carb days, and with HIIT. Then we're going to be able to burn these triglycerides or fat for fuel. How many of y'all are excited about that transition? We're transitioning our bodies from being a sugar burner, which is what we normally do, to a fat burner. A couple of quick expectations. It's very possible that you're going to have a headache on these days. You may suffer from almost like flu-like symptoms. It's just your body is going through detox. Drink a lot of water. Make sure you stay hydrated. And week 1 and 2, you might be uncomfortable, but after that, you'll actually come to love these days. All right. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, we do our regular macro day, and Saturdays too. Okay, and this is where you're going to follow the recommendations of MyFitnessPal, this 50% carbs, 20% proteins, 30% fat. We also do strength training on these days. On Friday, we're going to do a low macro day. This is where we will consume just a little bit less macros overall, and we rest. On Saturday, our regular macro day, this is where we'll enjoy a treat. It's a heavy leg day. Okay, legs are your biggest muscles. That's why your back is your second biggest muscle group, but your legs are your biggest. So on Saturdays, we enjoy a treat because when you lift heavy weights, you're burning calories for another 24 hours after, as opposed to cardio where you just burn the calories that you do when you do the cardio. All right, so we're going to enjoy that treat on Saturday, and it can be whatever, as long as it fits into your macros. It can be a Krispy Kreme donut, it can be a Chick-fil-A biscuit, whatever. It can be 2 margaritas. It's your treat day. Do what you want to do, okay? If you have to switch up these days, no big deal. Just let us know about it so that we know when we're looking at your macros what we need to be, keeping an eye out. Important note about the workouts. Workouts are important, but not vital. So if you're coming here and you haven't worked out for years, or you're nursing an injury or something like that, I just want you to 100% focus on nutrition, okay? So here's some housekeeping. You're allowed to message us privately, but ask your questions on the page because I guarantee you people are going to have those same questions, all right? Take your before and after. I've already received a couple emails for the before and after pics and measurements, but please send those to either me or your coach, Erica. Excuse me, we need to have those. You're going to want those, I promise you, all right? Look at your approved foods list this week. We're going to focus on things that come from the ground or have a mother. Those are the best foods to fuel your body, okay? Weigh yourself and then smash the scale. Get rid of the scale. We don't want to hear about how much you weigh or how much weight you've lost. Just smash it, okay? The scale is a liar. All right, keep me updated. Keep Erica updated daily with your macro screenshots. That's what we're going to be going through. You're going to see every day either Erica or I will post, and you will write on that thread. You will post a screenshot of your nutrients tab on MyFitnessPal. That's what we want to see, and that's what we will be coaching you on. So that's it. Please know that we are so excited to have you guys in this round with us. We are so excited for this small niche group of girls, and we cannot wait to see y'all's lives change. There are over 20,000 women in this round right now. It's ridiculously amazing how many women have signed up just for this month for the Faster Way to Fat Loss. It is changing lives. It is such an effective program, and we're just excited about the ride. So if you guys have any questions, post it under this video, and we will get this thing going. Love y'all.